Changamka brother.
Sasa lapi unaweka na ngapi? Lapi
Lapi naweka na 21 watu tu hapo stage ni
K. Wallahi. Sana mingi kutafutia watu unaweza nikulisha commission ya ngapi?
Sasa wewe si unajua.
Suleta ndo tuone.
Wewe si umesikia? Atu hostel 350.
Nje zao.
Nje
500. Simu.
So naona 50.
Sana simu ni ngapi?
Simu ni 500. Nje. Hapa tu ni
Unasikia 150 ni hapa.
250 hapa.
Simu 250 hapa, si ndio? 500 nje. So mimi tu nikikaa mtu na simu tu ni kuwai tu tunakula hiyo 250.
Hiyo 150.
Wewe kwani ujue hesabu uliruka prima?
Amesema mteo ni mbaya. Ndio ndani ni. Sasa unakula hiyo 150.
Amesema simu, laptop.
Unaongelea sasa lapi. Lapi.
Fiti. We will be bringing them. Material gani? On the business. Ubaya mademu na kuoa akifanyaje? Angetafuta apige picha alafu azisetiwa akusitia WhatsApp, inakuwa tu kazi tu rahisi tu.
Cheki Sami. Suleta zile ni nini? Marekie.
Nini?
Zile manini nipige picha nikumarekie. Niko na account iko vipi ya IG. Lote nipige hivi.
Afu pia tunaweza tumia
Leo siku mkiwa pale. Si class yangu ilikuwa hapo. Sasa huyo jamaa badala aende class wanaenda kukaa pale.
Nani class ilikuwa
saa
2.
Nani saa 1.
So unataka
sasa unajua class ya
raia anasoma
class yetu ilikuwa cafeteria. Sasa ningekosa kuona aje na class yetu. Tunakuwa sniper. Sipitu inaenda.
Yako iko next level.
Gani?
So jaribu ni achalo. Ndio liko huko. Zako.
Nangu jeje.
Tani mepata. Ada toolkit.
Asiweke mbado iko mbali kiwa 15 mweke.
Kiboli kwa wapi? Si ndio hii kiboli hawa?
Sasa iduna.
Kayo break man.
So nendo na print kwa hiyo material. Ama ndio hiyo unaiseti.
Material si ipo.
Kwa hiyo material.
Material yenyewe ndio hii inakaa hivi. Lakini sasa kwa bike ya kawaida na
ni gari una seti kwa kwa laptop ni hii.
Awe sasa hii bado the same material. Hiyo ndio material. Iko roll kai.
Oh, sasa una print stuff hapa.
Sasa tunatoka kama ni cover. Then stick. Ni kama sticker lakini basically at the end of the day ni ile hii pale. Inakaa package. Ndio kwa hiyo ndio usaidia pale.
Ona hapo.
Inaitwa carbon fiber.
Ile ndio carbon fiber.
Ndio. Hii ni vinyl. Basically inafaa kutoka vinyl. Carbon fiber
Ndio vinyl.
Ndio igeza tame ndio.
Ajirala amekuwa hapa tu saa hizi.
Sinamsikia.
Ni kama kinadai akitaki kuocha. Na kuocha.
Kwa vipi interest?
Interest in application mali unapata service.
So tu kiletwa tu yoyote tu uko sawa. Picha tu yoyote uko sawa.
Unaweka yote lakini mimi hizi ziko grade mingi. Naona kama hivi ni kusheni.
Ilikuwa kuna notification yote ya live yenye umeona hapo.
Sasa 7D na sinakaa fiti sana 7D. Sinakaa mori.
Hii 3D.
Hii ni carbon fiber basically. Hata si 3D na 4D.
Hebu nishike hiyo stuff.
Kuna DM.
Nani mimi trending.
Basi iko fiti sana.
Mbona nauliza
Ndio hiyo sasa.
hebu hiyo 7D.
Unajua ikisitiwa ndo utaicheki in that perspective.
Inakaa ni gari imewekwa oil juu yenye misheni na reflect kidogo. Unaelewa?
Ndio mimi najua Bundana alianza tu kuprint na t-shirt. Alikuwa anaenda kununua bed.
Na print na t-shirt na bikes, helmets, na bikes. Lapis,
I'm gonna bring him home.
Watch movie. Tuaje wananitafuta.
Wanatafuta.
Wale wananitafuta. Wako serious? So ni ungeni mambo yangu. Ya kitangu nasemaga eti ndaanza kulipa nasahau. Daonane manzi. Hiyo wakinitafuta tu mambo yangu. Hiyo ndo sio.
lazima sasa ulipe hiyo deni unapewa sasa. Umemwambia nini? Sasa si today. Ngapi?
Naingia.
Ile 7766 watu zao sawa. Sasa mtaanza kulipwa aje? Sasa always zao unalipwa ngapi? So zikifika 10k sahi unalipwa monetize kwa si monetize sahi kwa mmoja tu. So wanakunotify ikifika kwenye fulani. Ndio monetize. Mimi kwa mwambie. Kabla niende niambie mzae mashida zangu wa kuanza kupiga matumizi.
Tabia tumerudi huko. Kwani kwa life ya buri?
about this Tottenham side, finding a way to win games despite all the different circumstances that have been put on their plate. They've been finding ways to win, whether it's just through grit or just pure determination, resilience. You know, sometimes when you have so many things going on away from the pitch, not signing players, the stadium not being finished, all these things sometimes galvanize a group together, and you guys all unite. I'm getting there. You guys all unite and say, look, we're gonna get this right for us. We're doing this for the team. So I'm gonna tip my hat towards Tottenham.
Tim, how would you feel about coming up against Heung-min Son? He scored 14 in all competitions. He scored in each of his last 3 appearances. How do you rate that Tottenham attack without Dele Alli and Harry Kane?
Well, they've managed to win games. We were talking here just a minute ago. They don't want to lose this game, lose this tie in the first game. I think Tottenham need to be clever, play this as a chess match, and get it back to Germany with a chance to get their big guns in.
Interesting. Mario Götze, who has been playing almost as this false 9 under Lucien Favre, has been playing well of late. He looks sharp. Alcacer is out through injuries. I'm watching this back 3, which will at times look like a back 5 or back 4 when they rotate for Tottenham. How do they deal with the fluid movement of Bruce? Going forward, so Pulisic's going to be coming in. Götze's going to be dropping in, looking for those threaded passes in behind to look at Jadon Sancho. And Jadon Sancho, we talked about him. We showed you the tape. He is one to watch today. 16-year-old Englishman. This is his first club appearance, competitive club appearance in England here at Spurs, against Spurs at Wembley.
They're going to want to shine. You know, both Christian Pulisic
towards Son, but it's a confident header by Abdou Diallo.
Good covering from Diallo. He's had an unbelievable rise. 30 million signing from Mainz. He was only bought them from Monaco just over a year ago for 4 million. Really is incredible, and he's a player that just goes from strength to strength. But like you say, his natural position is a centre back, and he's just having to go to that left back position.
Yeah, he has played left this season for Dortmund, but mainly a centre back. Recently, alongside Julian Weigl, who's a midfield player, but he's fallen ill in the last few days. Dortmund have been without their first choice centre backs, Akanji and Zagadou, for the last couple of months. But Zagadou here returns after just 60 minutes in an under-23 game on Saturday. Here is Diallo, who is naturally left-footed, as indeed is Delaney. Pulisic didn't quite read his intentions. Spurs have gone long once, twice already. Good diagonal ball for Aurier. Diallo was strong enough, but here's Sissoko. Eriksen. Vertonghen. First touch was a little heavy, second touch was better. Header away by Delaney, forced forward by Sanchez, here's Lucas! Well, he struck it firmly, but a little wildly. It was a sharp chance, but it was the sight of the Dortmund goal from Lucas Moura.
Well, he caught the ball exceptionally well, but what Dortmund did, they headed the ball out and they just kept going out. They're not out in a very good line. And then that Lucas was in a lot of space. It's a wonderful first touch, and it's a great strike. It's a wonderful effort. It's just always going wide, but very positive from Tottenham.
The man whose late equaliser in Barcelona in December eased Tottenham Hotspur into the last 16, turning Harry Kane's cross. He'd only been on the field 15 minutes. There were only 5 minutes left on the watch that night in the Nou Camp. Lucas Moura scored. Put into Milan out. Aurier. Good early ball that. Well defended by Omar Toprak. Just had to help it on its way.
He's a very good out ball on this right hand side. You expect him to get further forward than Vertonghen, but Aurier, switch. So we see the opportunity again here. It's a fantastic effort. First touch, sets it up for himself, and it's a wonderful strike, but just always going wide. But just going to what I was saying about Aurier, he's playing very high in that right wing back position, and we know Alderweireld, you know, his ability, the long passes, and he's done that on a couple of occasions now.
Kieran Trippier is on the Tottenham bench tonight, as indeed is Danny Rose. This is Axel Witsel. Rose is nursing a shin wound which made him a doubt for the game. He was formally ruled out of contention yesterday, but he's fit enough to be a substitute. With Trippier, it's just a loss of form as much as anything. Had a tough afternoon here at the weekend against the City's Harvey Barnes. Zagadou a little rusty. It's the coach of Borussia Dortmund, Lucien Favre, to take his place on the touchline on Saturday. He was bedbound with a dose of flu. Vertonghen. See back from Winks. Jan Vertonghen did play a lot of football for Belgium as a left back as recently as the European Championship finals of 2016, but usually in a back four, different responsibility. points to Aurier. Sissoko didn't get a call. Götze picked his pocket. Dahoud winks early forward, and it's just beyond Son. It's a really good idea. Dahoud almost paid a heavy price for that lack of control. Sancho looking to be going past Tottenham players in the other half of the field. Witsel has lost out to Son. Spurs just a little more eager in the opening stages.
Yeah, they're playing a high line, Spurs. They are pressing high, and Dortmund falling for it at the moment. A couple of times now, they've been dispossessed in their own half, and it's enabled Tottenham to get on the front foot.
It's an interesting connection between the wide centre-backs and the two main Tottenham forwards, who are both comfortable in wide positions. Son and Lucas have pulled into wider positions, have been found by some good diagonal balls. Eriksen. It's Aurier, who again is carrying the fight down this right-hand side and settles for a corner.
He's got the licence to go every opportunity, because I think what's happening is because he's giving so much width getting forward, near enough playing as a right winger, Vertonghen will just come back round, so they've always got a back four in Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Sanchez and Foyt, just to be wary of the counter-attack, and it's working well for them so far, especially down the right-hand side.
No shortage of centre-backs for Tottenham to bring forward. Taken by Eriksen. Forced away by Götze, back in by Aurier, away by Witsel. Here's Pulisic. Was the flip there by Serge Aurier, and because of the tactical nature of the foul, it is going to be an early yellow card for the Tottenham right wing back. Might just clip his wings. He's tugging away at Pulisic's shorts.
I think that's something that we'll see a lot this evening. Tottenham obviously asking all the questions going forward, committing men forward. But like I say, the communication, obviously that came from a corner, but the communication between Alderweireld, Sanchez and Foyt has got to be absolutely spot on. Because on the turnover, that's where Dortmund will look to hurt Spurs.
It's rather unusual Tottenham setup. It's just allowing Eriksen to wander in central positions behind the main two strikers. It's almost 3-4-3 really. This is Diallo. Achraf Hakimi. Now Jadon Sancho. It's being forced back in a no-nonsense fashion by Lucas Moura. Belated apology.
But that's what Tottenham have been doing, pressing. As for Witsel, he's a huge member of this team. Obviously he's had spells in China and Russia, but the way he just sits and protects allows the front four to go and express themselves high up the pitch. A huge impact.
Won 3 games here in the last fortnight, but none of them easily. They did late goals to secure Premier League points in all 3. I'm not sure that Spurs fans have ever really felt at home here. Tottenham have lost 5 times at Wembley this season, 5 times last season. And the uncertainty over their plans to move has been settling for the club. In one sense, every game has been an away game for them. Late March is the very earliest at which they might expect to move into their new home. It's a hope rather than a plan at the moment. Sancho winning the free kick.
It's dropping a little bit deeper this time, but as we've seen with Lucas, and also seen it with Son as well, they're not prepared, they're not afraid to track back. Just allow the midfield to sit a little bit deeper and press.
sure Alderweireld necessarily wanted that from Lloris. He's done well to find Sanchez. Foyt though has been found and found out, and here's a chance for Pulisic, and Tottenham overplayed there, and they were fortunate. 1 point as the culpable man.
They did create all their own problems. I think the passage of play was actually even before Foyt, where they just made some bad decisions trying to play out from the back. Foyt got away with it once, not this time. You just see, it's Pulisic, very, very good play, very energetic player. Just have to be very mindful when they are trying to press that little bit high themselves.
He had a run in the team in November, the 21-year-old Argentine Foyt, and it was error-strewn, you have to say, that spell. A lot of young players go through that. It takes a manager with confidence to keep choosing them, which Pochettino did. He's been out in the cold a little for the last couple of months. First Champions League game of the season for Foyt here. He wasn't even registered for the Champions League squad for the group stage. He's been caught in possession again. Pulisic to Goetze. They have a free runner, Sancho on the right-hand side. And his first touch was heavy. There's an opportunity that for Jadon Sancho.
That's a wonderful bit of vision from Dahoud.
Sanchez. Zagadou very quickly out to Lucas. Ericsson looking for Vertonghen. Put out comfortably though by Achraf Hakimi. Pulisic. Done by Foyt that time, but Aurier's control let him down. Here's Diallo. Achraf Hakimi to Jadon Sancho. Hakimi has gone on, and a loose challenge really from Sissoko. He's conceded a free kick to Borussia Dortmund.
Well, they're the situations you're talking about where Spurs can get dragged out. Vertonghen was completely taken out of the equation. Sancho then goes to Alderweireld. Alderweireld has to go out of the left back, and then there becomes a big space in between Alderweireld and Sanchez, and it's Sissoko that's had to come and make the last-ditch challenge.
Played confidently, they've got the ball and knocked it out for a corner. He had about 3-0 the ball without actually getting to it. Footballers do tell fibs. Pulisic. It was a good one by Vertonghen. Winks just caught in two minds in the snapshot. Lloris from Jadon Sancho.
They just didn't deal well enough in this situation here with the second ball. It's just Winks with the greatest of touches, and then it's a good strike from Witsel, but Lloris is aware to it because he's taking the strike early. Comfortable enough save for Lloris.
Spurs have lived on the edge in this Champions League campaign after losing their two opening group games. Qualified comfortably as winners of a second.
left-hand side. Because Vertonghen's getting caught out of position, and Alderweireld having to come across. He's going out to left back, and then they're so stretched. Happened on a couple of occasions now, and it's something that they just have to sort out. Because Vertonghen, they're wanting him to go forward a little bit, but it's then his recovery run. He's not going to be able to match Sancho.
Here is Vincent. Sancho. Hakimi. There was a sharp challenge there on Achraf Hakimi. He actually played here for Real Madrid against Tottenham a year ago. The 20-year-old Moroccan World Cup player. He's now on a 2-year loan to Dortmund from Real Madrid.
See Tottenham's high line there. Alderweireld is the one that tries to step up, and then they just end up all over the place. It's wonderful play from Sancho. It's good covering from Foyt, who comes from that right-sided centre back.
Hautumii wifi tena, sindio? Sindio?